I don't know how to start a video, but I'm Nans, and this is Neurodeck, which is like a new psychological deck builder thing. And it's pretty cool. I got a free code for it from the devs, so here I am. We're going to start a new session. Everyone has a past, a present, and future. The past is a good way to understand what you are today. Your present actions will also impact your future state of mind. Time is a continuous flow that can be invigorating, scary, or exhilarating. Learn about what they're made of. I haven't unlocked this character yet. I've played a couple runs. I don't know how you unlock them, but we'll play as Lei. There's various emotions. I guess you can unlock other emotions if you win, which is pretty cool. It's like two different ways that they can add variety through characters instead of only having characters. I got an achievement for that, saying welcome. I guess they didn't have achievements last time I played. So we can fight Blenophobia. I don't know what that is. Yeah, no idea what that is. Or Arachnophobia, which is obvious. I think I'll go with Arachnophobia. In this, it's a little easy to an extent because you heal after a fight, I think. So we'll use random thoughts. Uh, there was a tutorial the first time I did this, but you get 3 action points per turn. Sometimes you can get more, sometimes you can get less. Here, you can see what they're going to do. They're just going to hit me for 25 sanity and stamina. We can mind focus, which spends 8 stamina to draw a card, and cost and energy. I guess that's why that highlights. Yeah, drawing with mind focus uses 1. If we have 0 stamina, we lose 8 sanity instead. Or we can end turn, and that gives 10 plus 10 stamina for each unused action. We don't need to draw right now, so we won't use mind focus, and we will just use random thoughts. And the phobia will lose 6 HP with each one. Let's just end turn. No real reason to waste our stamina, or waste our cards, since our stamina will recover anyways. So I think Arachnophobia only bites over and over. Some of the other ones have more complicated move sets. So here we got an item, Stress Ball. It takes an action to play this unless you get a special card that lets you play without an action. And I'll do that. And then you can see how many uses you have left. We have 1 because it's 1 use. It says at the bottom there. It takes another action point to use it, but that'll make it lose 8 health. And then we'll use random thoughts and we win. So as you can see, it's a pretty simple game. We get to add 1 card to our deck. Let's add Rested. It doesn't tell you here, but I think Rested is stamina recovery. Wrath is extra damage on your attacks. Let's do Favorite Pillow, I think. It's 2 uses, we get 4 rested, and it loses 6 HP. It's a little bit more valuable for us than draw right now, I think. Let's use Classroom. We can either add another card to our deck, because it's just an event thing. You don't choose your path yet, maybe eventually you'll be able to. Or we can transform a card. We want to transform a card, I think. And we will transform. Discard 1 random card, it loses 9 HP. That's pretty good. I think let's transform. Let's go wild and transform both of our comfort foods into brooms. So I'll show Blenophobia, even though it's probably a much harder fight. So anxiety is losing HP at the beginning of your turn. I don't know why it says HP there. It's sanity. So we have several items, all kinds of items here. I think I want to do this. Whoops, what? No, okay. It was just animating. I thought I did something wrong there. And let's do favorite pillow, and then make it lose HP. We want to have as few cards in our hand as possible when we start using the brooms. So you can see that it has now changed to its second of 3 phases. Now it will gain 5 block during its turn and make us lose 10 sanity, and then it'll do the last one, I don't remember what it is, and then it goes back to the beginning. And there's some that are pretty difficult, actually. Let's do... See, this is tough. Because chances are we'll get rid of the broom, and we won't be able to play it again. But I guess that's fine. Let's just do that, and then that. Amazingly, it didn't get rid of the one card we wanted. So we'll just pass. The phobia will go, not really do much to us. And we will annihilate it with broom power. Oh, it's the fear of slimes, apparently. I got an achievement there. So we can select another card. Sunbath and Flip a Coin are both things that I unlocked through previous runs. This one's pretty interesting. Draw an item from our deck and then gain an action. We have a lot of items right now, so I think I want to do that. Let's transform something again. House Party. Transform each rested into Wrath. I don't really want that. Just move on. Without transforming any. It's still an option. Answer a survey and unlock a trait, or improve your character's permanent stats. I think I've unlocked all the traits. I think so. So let's go to the gymnasium. And we will... Oh, interesting. I thought this carried over between runs, but I guess it doesn't. It's just for the rest of your current journey. Well, let's gain 10 max stamina, I think. So haptophobia, I believe, is... It might be hands, which is why it's all hands. I was going to say it's weapons, but I think that's hoplophobia. So this locks your cards and puts a filthy hand on you. So I'm guessing it's probably hands. We'll just show off more different ones. So it'll grab to make me lose 2 sanity and lock 2 cards for a turn. And you can't play locked cards. Let's play the broom. And... favorite pillow. And then might as well use random thoughts. So it's gonna grip us for 20 sanity and lock our item card. Next up is just a straight hit for 30 sanity, not great. Discard a card. Discard a card. And then beat it. Yeah, Fear of Touch. Because I got an achievement for that too. Draw a card for every item in our hand. That would be pretty good if we didn't have like a synergy right now around discarding our cards. I guess I'll... No, wait. No, I want this. This is just 4 free rested. Which is pretty good. Unlock a new card. Sure. So 1 is not unlocked. Let's go with an entertainer. Spending time with friends. Idealism. I think this is the one I didn't have. Survey or memorial. There's nothing I really want to remove. All our cards are pretty good, so I guess survey. Oh, both of these are locked. Okay. Start the survey. Delicate or bestial? 1. Hungry. Pizza or asparagus veloute? I don't know. Pizza, I guess. What are martial arts at the movies? It's a fight, I guess. If I were to choose a pet, a zebra finch or a big dog? I guess a dog. Not really a bird person. When working, you generally listen to Vivaldi's Violin Concerto. in B flat major by the Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra, or a strange playlist titled Most Violent Thrash and Hardcore That Exists. So I guess between the two, I've got to say it's probably Vivaldi. You really like this person, you secretly want to catch their eye or bite them. Biting them seems real weird. Somehow I have still gained the Bestial trait. So I'll equip that. I think you can actually get traits in the trader decks during exploration. Interesting. Is that this? I guess not. There's a lot of these that I haven't ever encountered, actually. I thought it was pretty much just like these ones. The first like 5. So we'll resume. Hold on, what was this? When you discard a card, you gain 1 rested. That's so good. Squalophobia. Squalo eats your card and snap on your neck. So I'm guessing that's sharks versus like eels. Bite. You lose 30 sanity. Phobia gains 10 block during its turn. Eats 2 cards in your hand. Oh no. Well, we'll get our broom out, and we'll get our favorite pillow out, and we will random thoughts. Big damage. Oh, even though it was him making us discard the card, we still gained arrested. That's pretty nice. So we'll do this, of course. This is also free. Damage, play broom, I think? 13 rested. So good. Oh wow, it like permanently destroyed my cards. That's so rude. Lose 30 sanity, gains 10 block during its turn, eats 2 cards in my hand. Okay. Incredibly rude, might I say. I guess let's just like use a broom. And then use this, I guess, so we don't have to discard it. I have no cards for him to eat. Nice try. Blocks 10 is not great. Let's draw an item. It's our broom. Then use our other broom. So we should be fine. No. We need to draw a card that can do damage. Oh, but it healed too. Ooh. So 6. I'm gonna be just short. I'm gonna use this first and then this to guarantee that we should be able to beat it next turn. Oh, but it's gaining... Yeah, it healed so much there. So let's flip a coin. We need to do 26. So if I do this, that'll be 8 and 9. I mean, I guess it's the best we can do. I needed to stop healing, but it just healed so much. I flip a coin. I didn't have any items in my deck, I guess, but we have beaten it. It is the Fear of Sharks. That one was pretty tough, just because it kept getting block, and we didn't really have much we could do there. Oh, gain 2 actions and fades after use. I think that'll be good. Fade is, removes it from your deck until the end, or until the next one, I think. Let's do another survey, and unlock another trait. Friend is calling you for a party he's organized tonight. You're exhausted because you had a hard day at work. I stay home. On a Sunday afternoon, I just watch TV shows and wrap up in a blanket. Taco mode. Have a lot of work, but a colleague is telling you how they crashed their car this weekend. Pretend to listen to them and say, oh, okay, every 30 seconds. That's too real. You've been waiting at the doctor's for an hour. I don't know. I wouldn't do either of these. Like, I would just keep waiting. Is there an option for continue sitting there? Like one time I waited 3 hours for a doctor's appointment. 3 hours late. I guess of the two, like the introverted option is B, so I guess I'll take that. You're throwing a party at home and one of your best friends is trolling you a bit too harshly. What? I laugh and die internally. That's very accurate. When I use Mind Focus, I gain 8 sanity. Huh. So I lose stamina but gain sanity. That sounds pretty good. Let's, transform. What do we get? Spooning. I don't know what Dream is, but I don't know. I think we don't really need this. Maybe instead of Stress Ball, but I don't know. I think we're in a good place. There's also, like lore stuff you can read where it generates text for your events, but I don't know. It definitely goes into the psychological nature a bit more there, and it can be uncomfortable. So I will be avoiding those, but they are there to read. Lose 20 sanity and lock 2 cards for a turn. Interesting. So I think we just try to like do as much as we can here, which is like so. Did a decent amount, 15. It pointed at us. How dare they? We gain a sorrow and lose 20 stamina, which is lock a card at the end of our turn. So let's do that and broom. So we don't have to discard a card and we get rested. Lose 30 sanity. Might as well use that. Use that. It discarded the right one. Excellent. Alright, we should win next turn. Full sanity, which is pretty nice. Alright, we'll just use our broom, and we have defeated agoraphobia. Select a card. I think snack, probably. Regain 20 stamina and gain an action. Eat a dish that'll boost our next fight or unlock a trait. I think trait, for sure. One of your friends is stressed out, practically having a panic attack. You say something that gets on nerves and she lashes out at you with unkind words. Say nothing. She's stressed. She'll probably regret it and apologize later. One-off opportunity to get revenge on someone who hurt you. You're never this lucky, and on top of that, this opportunity is dropped into your lap, all ripe for the taking. Oh, it's dropped into your lap. All ripe for the taking, without costing you a penny or damaging your reputation. If I do that, I will not grow as a person. Suffer an injustice that you have no way of correcting. My rage boils within. Have to deal with the toxic manager. Keep calm and carry on. Did something morally wrong and you feel guilty. When you look in the mirror, you hate your very reflection. Whenever the phobia deals you sanity damage, you gain 5 stamina. Cool. We've already unlocked all the cards, so let's, I guess, transform, but it's moving. We don't really need that. I guess we'll transform our random thoughts into moving, since we have a lot of items. Let's fight herpetophobia. I think this will probably be the last fight. It's a pretty representative look of the game. I don't actually know how long runs can go because I've never won. But I think it's a pretty interesting game. There's a few, hiccups here and there. It crashed during one of my early runs, which was unfortunate. Whoops. Didn't mean to use that. Crashed during one of my other runs and, lost the progress. So that was unfortunate, but mostly it's been fine. And it's, interesting enough to distinguish itself from other deck builder games, of which there are many these days. I might actually lose here. It's ridiculously strong. Yeah, if that hits me again, I'm done. I think I have to use that. Alright, it gains 10 block during its turn. Unfortunate. I have to do 39 before we get to that last one. I think I'm just gonna hammer it. Alright. Oh no, it gains 20 block. Alright, we can't do 32 damage, so I think our run ends here regardless. Oh, not enough stamina. Excellent. I just don't have enough stamina to do anything because I only have 2. Yep, so we lose. Yeah, some of the fights are like super difficult and some are pretty easy. So I guess that's just part of it, like you want to try and pick the easy fights so you can get as far as possible. But anyways, that was Neurodeck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You can check it out, it's on Steam. And, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.